Nithukile. Why? Guys, you're no longer writing exams. You're done. For the fact that you are here, it means you've won. Huh? Guys, we are just about to start with our formal proceedings for the morning. Please make yourself comfortable. I'm going to try as much as I can not to make it as uptight as you guys seem to be this morning. Let's try to relax. Hey, you guys are so uptight. You know these kids with brains, man, they are so uptight, man. They're not like us artists, you know, everything is just a go, you know. So please, let's loosen up a bit and let's enjoy the morning with our guest of honor, the Minister of Basic Education. Parents, are we good? Yes. Are we happy? Yes. Are we happy? Ay, mina wamumama ngabe sekagide kudala. That's it. That's how it's done. Yeah. You know, you can't be celebrating achievements and you are quiet about it. You know, some elation there, some whistling there. That's how we celebrate achievements. I'm going to request you to stand as the ministerial entourage enters the room. And I'll also request you to keep on standing for the singing of the national anthem. Then after that, I'll tell you to take off your shoes. I'm joking. But yeah, let's make it enjoyable, because I believe that this would be the first and the last time for some of you guys to really experience such. Since well that you are now getting into the tertiary sort of stage. Maybe it's the last time you're wearing that honors blazer. So make sure that you wear it with pride today. Are we good? Are we good? Do we have singers in the room? Okay, that's wonderful. Are you sure you're a singer? Okay. An artist with brains. Wow. Huh? Maybe some mapiano there and there. It would be nice, man. Are we good? Are we happy? All right, great. So you guys were actually in grade 8 when COVID hit. And you managed to get here. So clearly you guys did not really have that sort of formal schooling environment. So that's where you started getting that independency of making sure that you teach yourself to get here. I know you guys are cream of the crop, man. I sugar, man. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. May I kindly request that we all stand on our feet as we welcome the entourage, the ministerial entourage. Thank you very much. May we keep on standing for the singing of the national anthem. Africa, Malu Supondolwayo, iswayimithandazo yethu, Nkosi, sikelela thina usapho lwayo. Orela olona sitshaba sa Yesu, ofedisa difare watswelelo. Sibuluke, sibuluke, sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa. En die blauw van onze hemel, en die diepte van ons ziel. Ons eeuwige gebergtes, van die kranse antwoord geen. Soms the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. Thank you. Welcome to the 2024 NSC Ministerial Breakfast hosted by MTN. I believe that everybody today, our blood is yellow. So we are now officially kids of MTN today. So I believe there's something great that we are going to get from MTN. I love freebies. Even if it's a t-shirt, it's okay. You know, Mustina, we get excited when they start throwing t-shirts at us. So please, man, just one t-shirt, it's okay. Thank you very much. Maybe to start the formalities for today, let me start by acknowledging that we are in the presence of greatness. And maybe to do so in welcoming this greatness that we see amongst us, maybe I think it's time for us to pray.
To be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose the way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your
nel
light
cuore resterà.
and hold it in our heart.
Ricordarci che
When stars go out each night,
eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera
let this be our prayer.
quanta fede c'è.
When shadow
us faithful will be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ogniamo simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà.
We ask that life become
Desiderio che
you wash us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
It's all we'll find.
dentro a sé. Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer.
just like every child.
Just like every child needs to find a place.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. La fede che hai acceso in noi.
Sento che ci
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Back to business. What I'm supposed to do. That was just an element of surprise that we just don't speak, but we also sing. Thank you very much. You're so kind. You are so kind. For the longest of time, DM, I wanted to have just half the brains they have. I prayed and I prayed. And when this mathematics extra classes started, I thought, now I want to sing. I can't take this thing. It's just too much. And the extra work that you put in, guys, it's really, really acknowledged. And I know for a fact that this is just the beginning of beginnings. We are here to actually launch a book of yet another cohort that has stood the test of time. And you guys have made it possible that you don't actually allow COVID to define your destiny, but you actually, you know what, you raise above the occasion. And you actually augmented the bar. Minister, we present to you this morning the top achievers, the 39 top achievers in the country. In the country. In the country. And they're not just a top 39 from 100 people, 100 learners, no. 700,000 and above. You guys are the top 39. Not only that, you are actually the top 39. You are actually the cream of the crop. Creme de la creme. As petite as you are, there is so much greatness in you that today we are here to acknowledge and appraise. Without any waste of time, I think it's time for us to actually give you a standing ovation. as your parents, as your teachers, as the community at large, as the sector, as South Africa, we applaud you. Ya mohulukwane ka Setswana. Yeah, no. Yeah, if it were me, bengizocula. Ngithi siyana marena. Kise. Today you are actually being clothed with the national colors academically. Thank you very much. Without any waste of time, as we are about to start with the formal proceedings, let me acknowledge in our presence. I do not mean if I do not acknowledge you that you are not important. You are important. Let me start with our Honorable Minister, Miss Siviwe Kwagube. Siyakuthanda kakhulu. Siyakuthanda kakhulu. Also to acknowledge in our midst, our Honorable Deputy Minister, Udokotela Regina Mhaule. Mama siyakuthanda kakhulu. Also to acknowledge in our midst, the Director General, Mr. Matanzi Mamweli, Siyabonga Mphathi. To acknowledge also in our midst, the MTN Chief Risk Officer, Mr. Bradley Swanepoel. Thank you, sir. Singawela, Siyabonga. Also to acknowledge in our midst, the MTN Foundation General Manager, Mr. Arthur Mukuba. Thank you, sir. Siyabonga. Also to acknowledge in our midst, the CEO of First Rand Foundation, Miss Connie Gugushe. Thank you very much. If I do not mention your name, please don't feel offended. You are acknowledged and all protocol observed. Thank you very much. Without any waste of time, let me just say that the house rules are, let's keep our cell phones off. Maybe let me say this, DG. Those who have Alcatels, take out the battery. And those who have your iPhones, just put it on flight mode. All right. And please don't take pictures with that other cell phone. Maybe iPhone, yeah. All right? No, I'm joking. Thank you very much. For those who would want to use the ablution facility, please, you can go up the stairs to your left. Those who are seated on the lower part of the auditorium, you can use the one on this platform as well. Thank you very much. Without any waste of time, let me allow us to actually have a video from the GM of MTN Foundation, Mr. Arthur Mukuba.
Dear class of 2024, congratulations on successfully completing your matric year. This marks a significant achievement, and on behalf of MTN South Africa, I extend heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. It is an honor for MTN South Africa to partner with the Department of Basic Education for the 5th consecutive year, celebrating the remarkable achievements of the class of 2024. Your success is a testament to dedication, perseverance, and hard work, and we couldn't be more proud of our top learners across all our regions. You inspire us all to dream bigger and aim higher. We also acknowledge the educators, parents, and communities who have supported you on this journey. Your efforts are invaluable. At MTN, education is a cornerstone of our mission. We believe that every learner, regardless of the background, should have access to the tools, resources necessary to succeed. Through initiatives like MTN Online School, MTN Skills Academy, and the Connecting Every Child campaign, we strive to provide equal opportunities helping bridge the digital divide and empower learners across South Africa. Our partnership with the Department of Education is a shared vision to create a legacy of excellence. We aim to support the education system and contribute to the development of future leaders. To you, our top achievers, this is just the beginning. Continue to dream big, stay curious, and inspire those around you. To all our stakeholders, let us unite in strengthening education to build an inclusive, innovative future for all learners. A special thank you to the Department of Basic Education and all those who have supported this journey. Together, we are shaping the brighter future, one learner at a time.
Wow. One learner at a time. So they not only provide us with data and airtime and so forth and so forth, they also plow back, man. Let's give MTN Foundation a round of applause, properly. I think it's worth for us to say that this has been an effective partnership between MTN and DBE since 2014. So it tells you that this partnership, it's really, really getting stronger and stronger by the day. And we are now actually in our third year hosting the breakfast at these premises. And I hope that we're still gonna come back in the future, maybe, here. So this is home. So every time when you drive on M1, please look around, say, that's my home. Are we good? Thank you very much. Without any waste of time, please allow me to welcome on the stage the Deputy Minister, the Minister, as well as Mr. Bradley Swanepoel. Please take your seats. All right, guys, you can do better. You can't be scared, guys. You are no longer writing exams. You are done. Akira, you are here. Manje, why are you looking so scared? Huh? If I were you, Mina, I'd be jumping up and down on the seat. Thank you very much. We are actually going to allow Mr. Bradley to come and give us a word of acknowledgement. Over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. Come on, I'm sure you can do better than that. Hello. Great. Honorable Minister, Honorable Deputy Minister, Director General, esteemed stakeholders, parents, educators, and most importantly, the children and graduates that we've come to celebrate today. It is a great privilege to host you at MTN this morning. Today is about celebrating excellence, perseverance, and dedication. It is about recognizing the incredible dedication and hard work that have brought our outstanding students to this point today. To our top 39 matriculants, congratulations. Your hard work and dedication has proved to be an inspiration, not only to your parents, but also those of us who are here today to celebrate you. At MTN, we firmly believe in education, as highlighted by our investment as the foundation, as being the core focus for the foundation's initiative. As a foundation, we have focused really heavily in education through our online school, which provides access to quality materials for education, as well as then more recently our campaign around Connecting Every Child, which aims to provide every child with the means and access to a digital ecosystem. Our partnership with the Department of Education is very reflective of MTN's contribution and expectations to driving a greater future. Our deep commitment to enhancing the education system. As highlighted, although this is the third year of the breakfast, it has actually been a partnership of 5 years, aimed at unlocking not only the potential for every student, but also creating greatness and addressing some of the challenges that we might find in the basic education system over time. This morning is also about celebrating those who supported the students to get here and the whole ecosystem that drives it. To the parents, I believe your support, your encouragement is greatly valued by the students that are here today. To the educators and the school leaders, your desire and passion to educate the students is greatly appreciated. Then to the Department of Education and the Minister, thank you for your vision in terms of driving an inclusive and enhanced education system. Your vision and leadership in this regard is greatly appreciated. What we'd also like to do is then welcome the students and say, this is your opportunity not only to reflect upon your achievements that you've done to date, but also to think about your future. The world is your oyster. Your hard work, dedication has inspired us. This is your opportunity to look forward and take those opportunities with both hands. You are the future leaders, change makers, thought leaders that will drive the country to a greater and better future. We hope that you take these opportunities with both hands and that as you look forward, you take whatever opportunities would come your way, never forgetting those who supported you. As MTN, we are proud to be your partners in this journey. We are proud that you are here today with us to celebrate your achievements, and we hope to be your partner into the future. In concluding, I would like to thank the Minister of Education and her team for their unwavering support, their guidance and knowledge. Without you, none of this would have been possible. I'd also like to thank the educators and parents. You are key to the success of all the students. Although we celebrate the top 39 today, those at home who are with their students eagerly waiting the results, we know you have done no less work than those of the parents who are here today. At MTN, we remain committed to the success of learners, improving our education system and empowering our communities. Together, we can create a stronger and better South Africa. Congratulations again to the matric class of 2024. For all of you allowing MTN to be part of your future, both today but also into the future, we wish you the best of success. Thank you.
Word on the street is just that. Word. No one's really walking the talk.
Promises.
Future plans.
Possibilities.
So much to go. And for what exactly?
Safa.
In fact, we've heard it all before. It's like a song on repeat.
Let's someone get to it already.
Let's drop the mic, roll up our sleeves, and get it.
So if you're down for less what ifs, maybes, more action.
And if you understand the assignments.
Join MTN Pulse, a platform that empowers the youth with exclusive, affordable data offers.
That gives us access to educational platforms, career and lifestyle rewards, and so many more.
We've got the receipts.
MTN Pulse is giving bless us.
Giving, don't worry about it.
There are perks for days, rewards always, monthly and yearly. Just because you're part of the fam.
I mean, if you got someone who backs you like that, I mean, come on, let's operate.
Dial *411# to join MTN Pulse. For teens and under 25s, T's and C's apply.
Yeah, we can put our hands together. It's okay. It's allowed. It's allowed. That was the MTN Pulse video, which is actually designed to empower youth under 25 with affordable data, just for us to have access so that we don't have an excuse that because we don't have data, now we cannot access information. So, and thanks to MTN to make sure that, think of us as much as we buy this data, but you also think that some might not have the resources to actually get the data. So thank you very much. I know for a fact that it is partnership where you see the importance. As we may be aware that our slogan in the department says, education is a societal issue. It does not only take us as a sector for basic education to make sure that you guys get the best education ever. And also, the DG emphasizes the fact that we don't just want to give education, but it needs to be a quality education. And that's why you guys are seated here this morning, to actually display the quality of education that we as a sector are actually giving. In so saying, I'm going to welcome on the podium our Honorable Deputy Minister, Udogotela, to come and introduce our guest speaker. Are we good? Let's put our hands together for DM.
people who stay with your iPad and think it's theirs. It's mine. Every time, even during the Teachers' Awards, I was called to the podium and I didn't have my iPad. I said, where's my iPad? Just like the president. So, program director, Mr. Given, you took all the glory. Now we don't know what to say. Do you still want to hear anything after what Given has said? Or you still do? Oh, thank you so much. I was asking myself seated here because she took all our notes and I was worried, what is the minister going to say? Because Given has said everything that we have to say. And it's not his responsibility, it's the responsibility of the minister to say, class of 2024, congratulations. But anyway, greetings to you. And thank you very much for being such a cute program director. We're not going to outsource anymore. Hey, local is lekker. Given is the director in the Department of Basic Education, young as he may look. So MTN, when we have events, know that we have an international program director in the department. Our minister, Honorable Siviwe Kwahube, our Director General, Mr. Matanzi Mamweli, MTN South Africa CEO, MTN Foundation Senior Management present today here, top learners, officials from the department, parents who are so proud of you. Siyajabula kakhulu bazali, it's your support and your guidance that led to this day today. So siyajabulela kakhulu batali ngalokuleni kwendile lokusekela labantwana bethu. Siyabonga kakhulu. Our VVVIPs, dinalechana, the stars of South Africa, and continue to be ambassadors of South Africa. We rely on you to show even those that will be coming that it's doable. And when you take courage and commitment and dedication, it's doable. You can do it. You didn't put any magic, but you just sat down and say, I'm going to study. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to respect my teachers. I'm going to respect my parents. And forward I go, and want to really appreciate our distinguished guests, as the protocol has outlined, as when Given was telling us who's here today. Good morning to you all on this very beautiful day. Minister, it's my honor to speak this morning to the top achievers and their parents and the caregivers, guardians. Each year, open like this, they will do tomorrow. We look forward, they will do tomorrow. Tomorrow is school's opening. Schools have opened. Some parents are queuing as I speak in schools for the space of their children. So we look forward in anticipation as to who will be part of this auspicious occasion, January 2026. We must understand the magnitude of being a top learner in the 2024 matric examinations. It's a big deal for us, and we hope you feel it too. The class of 2024, Minister, is literally figuratively in a class of its own. It is the class that was merely entering secondary education when COVID-19 caused a lockdown which forced us to close schools in March 2020. And yesterday, the president appreciated that education, the decision you took to say no matter what, you open schools. It was a genius decision. And he thanked us for the first time yesterday for you. We never thought that president has appreciated, did you? He thanked us only yesterday when we went to present the results. I said, wow, you say this class, you were doing grade 9 at that time. And the curriculum had to be trimmed, not cover all the topics. But the grade 12 paper does not trim anything. It doesn't trim anything. And even when we were at grade 10, still the curriculum was trimmed. But we were able to reach this stage. And President says, wow, this class has worked. We never thought that the class of COVID, because the class of COVID from 2020, the results are something to take pride of. So the top Achievers Breakfast Session is an important gathering in the calendar of the basic education family as we converge here today to celebrate the work of our learners. These learners are here today, are being inaugurated, if not sworn in, as ambassadors of our public schooling. Let me say this to your parents, that your parents are very supportive. I wish all parents in South Africa were like these parents. Many parents, DG, they complain and say, yeah, they say now we must not punish our children. Yeah, government say this, government say that. But at home, you have rules and norms to be followed without punishing anyone. When you say my gate is locked at 7 o'clock, this is my house. I lock the gate at 7 o'clock. So every inhabitant of this house must make sure that by 7 o'clock is inside the house. When I say every child in this house, you study until 11 o'clock, and I wake up and check if you are studying, I do it as a parent. Government is not there to say, yeah, you are troubling these children by making them study. Government wants your children to study, and it's the parent that can monitor that. So we really appreciate. And to you parents, I said your children that you have accompanied here today carry the whole basic education system on their shoulders, and they represent the hopes and aspirations of their schools, the families, their circuits, districts, the provinces, and the entire nation of South Africa. Their achievement will forever remain in the history books of their schools, of their village. Some of us, some of you are the only one in your village, in your township, in your suburb that has ever been called into this event. So, we're not just honoring you this morning because we are bored or having nothing to do. We have so many ministers to do, but we are honoring you because it's an act of affirmation. As a nation, we affirm that honesty has its rewards. We exalt the virtues of hard work over instant success. Honoring the top matric learners is an excellent gesture for a large and complex system such as the basic education system. We have no doubt that behind every top achiever, there is a story of resilience, of sacrifice, of commitment, of determination, focus, and support. We know you are exhausted, but now it's time to reap. When we said, put everything aside and focus, you yielded to that. And we really appreciate as a sector. Today we are proud, not because we have done anything good, but because we have done something good. And as proud parents in the sector, we are very proud about what we have done today. So I don't want to talk too much. I want to introduce to you a beautiful woman, a beautiful woman full of energy, a visionary leader, a very intelligent woman that I wish most of you can emulate. Young, she joined Parliament before she was even 30. Yes, she's still a youth. She's still young, but a member of Parliament, and have gone to so many positions in Parliament because of her dedication, commitment, hard work above all. She was even a chief whip of a party that will whip everybody. When you are a chief whip, you whip even the president. I'm telling you, you are a leader in that space. You whip even the leader of your party to say, hey, you didn't come to a meeting, what's wrong? And must explain to you. If your leader is not coming to attend a meeting, we'll report to you as a chief whip. Young as she was carrying that entire responsibility. She's a communicator in her own right. She's not just a person. She can communicate whatever you put in front of her. She has a way of communicating because she's a qualified communicator and a qualified political science student. This is Me. I want all of us to stand up. Me Siviwe Kwagube, the Minister of Basic Education in the Republic of South Africa. Over to you, Minister.
Thank you so much. DM can say such really wonderful and kind things that make me very shy. Hello, everybody. Are you doing well? Just for our host today, let's say it again. Hello, everybody. See, that's more like it. That's more like it. To Deputy Minister Dr. Mhaule, my co-pilot, over the past 7 months, she and I have traversed this period with mutual respect, with dedication, and I've learned a tremendous amount from her about the sector, and she truly has held my hand in this new space. Director General, Mr. Mweli, sir, we're here, eventually, in one piece. The Chief Risk Officer at MTN, Mr. Bradley Swanepoel, thank you very much, sir. Distinguished guests, educators, representatives from DBE, and members of the media. But however, most importantly, our top achievers of the class of 2024. So I'm going to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to allow our VIPs to stand and for us to give them a rousing round of applause for having achieved what many thought was impossible. Come on, have a stand. You all look amazing. I don't know how you've been through this whole year and still managed to look as ravishing as you do. Well done, you can have a seat. We're incredibly proud of all of you. And this is part of the reason why we are gathering here today. But I also want to pay tribute to two other groups of people. I would like the parents in this room, for those who can, if they could please stand, so we can honor them for the work that they've done in supporting all of you. Moms and dads, if you are able to, if you can please stand so we can give you a round of applause. Thank you very much. As the Deputy Minister said, "Siyanbulela ngomsebenzi wenu." We thank you for your work, because these young people need your cultivation, need your guidance, and they've needed your support, and you've showed up. And that's what we mean when we say education is not dealt with only in the classroom. It's something that goes far beyond the walls of a classroom, and it continues well into the home. And you, parents, have sacrificed time, have sacrificed money, have sacrificed everything that you have to make sure that these young people are seated here today. And for that, we say thank you. And to some educators in the room, if we can please stand. Are there any of our educators that are here? Oh, there's that one educator. Oh, and then another one. Thank you very much. Oh, and another one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers are truly the backbone of our education system. even in the context of very difficult times in the South African economy where we are constantly dealing with budget pressures, the teachers are the bulwark. They are the ones who stand right, the last line of defense for our education system. And so we say to them, thank you for the work that you do in shaping young minds. You are doing incredible work. And you are able to see the fruits of your hard work here. Here are these young people, brilliant, representing us all, and truly making us proud. And so I want to thank all of you, all these three groups of people, the learners, the educators, and the parents, for the sacrifices that you have made. Learners, we are here to celebrate your brilliance and your individual brilliance. I want to assure you that today the spotlight belongs on you. The long hours, the long, hard hours, perhaps even the tears, they've all paid off. Look at where you are now. You are the top achievers of our class of 2024. No one else can say that. Well done. So I know that this journey to this point has been anything but easy. In fact, a lot of you have accomplished something extraordinary. Many of you began your high school journey in 2020 during the year of COVID. Schools were closed, traditional learning methods were disrupted. Some of you had to adapt to online learning, deal with limited resources, navigate a world where learning and teaching had become incredibly difficult. Yet, despite these obstacles, you persevered. Despite the fear, I want to take you back to 4.5 years ago when COVID hit and how absolutely petrified we all were. Unsure of what would happen, but you persevered as you were entering your schooling career. You've demonstrated that challenges are not roadblocks, but they are stepping stones to greatness. The department this year has adopted the Protea flower as the theme for the results of the class of 2024. The South African flower, the Protea, is a symbol of renewal and enduring strength. The Protea thrives in adversity. With its woody seed cones and its roots that are designed to survive even the worst of wildfires. In fact, the seeds of a Protea, once ashes have been left behind, actually nourish that soil, making sure that the Protea essentially grows and is even bigger and better than before. Now that's the kind of survival instincts that we're talking about, the courage that we are talking about. And so I'm saying to you, thank you for enduring the hard times, and it has indeed been worth it. Also today we are going to be also honoring two extraordinary learners who will be receiving the special ministerial award for overcoming immense adversity to achieve excellent results in the NSC. When we spoke to provinces about the ministerial award that we wanted to award, we received many nominations, because it shows you that so many of our learners, in spite of their personal challenges, in spite of the punishing poverty levels that our country sees itself in spite of the fact that they are child-headed households, these children are thriving and they are putting their futures first. And so it's really exciting that this evening we will be awarding these two extraordinary South Africans who have, despite of their challenges, really pushed through. And they've shown us that even some of the things that could break many of us, they've used it to fuel them so that they can strive to do better, so that they can change the lot of their lives. And that's what you've done here to my VIPs. That's what you've done. Many of you don't come from affluent households, but you've said it is because of what I've achieved that I'll learn to change the lot of my life. And as somebody who grew up in a village myself, without much and raised by a single mother, I can tell you the power of education in changing somebody's trajectory. I would not be here today without the power of a good quality education. And that's what we as a department want to commit ourselves to say, Despite all of you, we want to make sure that the 13.5 million learners in South Africa, they too must have access to good quality education so that they too can become the beacon of hope for their homes, the beacon of hope for their families, that they can change the lot of many South African families. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to change the lot or the trajectory of South Africa or undo the inequality in South Africa unless we make sure that education is at the cornerstone of what we do, and we make sure that that education is of quality, and we make sure that when our learners leave, they go on to do big things and go on to be the world of work. The inequality in our country persists, and it will only be undone if we make sure that all of you leave with a quality product in your hand. And that's what we will work day and night to make sure that we do. We as a department, that is our promise to not just yourselves, but to the country, that we will make sure that we work day and night to make sure that whatever learner walks through our system leaves with a better potential for their future than when they came in. And that's what we ought to do, because that's the only way that we're going to make sure that we diminish the unemployment rate in South Africa, that we deal with the high poverty rate in South Africa. That's the only way that we are going to change these social ills. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as you venture into higher education, the workforce, or other endeavors, remember the value of hard work, perseverance, and integrity. South Africa needs you. And as we continue to navigate the complexities of the modern world, we require leaders who are innovators, who are thinkers, and who are going to take us forward. But we also require ethical leaders. We require ethical leaders. For too long, we have never paid attention as a country and as a continent to ethics for leadership. So I'll ask you, as you take on the new chapter in your life, be an ethical leader. Think about what it is that you have been taught in school and at home, and let that be the guiding light as you enter into the big world. We want ethical leaders. You are not just leaders for tomorrow, but you are the hope for today. So I'm filled with energy and I'm beaming with hope about the potential that will come from this room. Remember, we have one of the highest numbers of young people in South Africa, with on the African continent 60% of our citizens. 60% are young people. So that presents a huge potential for our continent. That presents a huge potential for our economy. Many countries around the world, ladies and gentlemen, are facing an aging population where they are desperately looking for a young workforce. We have that, but we can only be able to tap into that youth dividend only if we make sure that our education system is of quality, so that all of you can go on and do big things, not just confined in the borders of this country, in the world. The world is your oyster. I want to see you flourish and go and be amazing things in many corners of the world, but please do come back. And so, once again, congratulations to all of you, and thank you for coming to spend the day with us, and thank you for your parents and for your guardians. And a special word of thank you to our corporate partners and our sponsors who've stepped forward to sponsor the prizes that will give you a solid foundation to begin this new chapter of your lives, to pursue your dreams. This will be announced this evening, so you have to wait a little bit longer. These generous contributions in the form of bursaries, gift vouchers, money, laptops, and more are a testament to the faith that both public and private sector have in your potential. Not ours, in your potential. Our corporate partners are investing in you, not in us. And so it just shows you that you've got an entire country that is rallying behind you, that wants to see you succeed. And so I encourage you to use these resources wisely, and please make us proud. I would like to take this opportunity to convey a special word of thanks and gratitude to MTN for not only hosting this breakfast and this evening's announcement event, but for your unwavering commitment to walking this journey along with us. I said to the MTN team earlier this morning that MTN has committed to walking the journey with us, not just for events or on occasion, but they want to be part of the solution and invest in the system. And so siyabulela ngazo zozibini. On behalf of these young people and the millions at home, we say thank you for the work that you do. In closing, I wish to leave you with this, to our top achievers. South Africa's future is in your hands. This might sound like a daunting task, but what a beautiful privilege it is. This country, with all its complexities, it is a beautiful country to belong in. And now the future is in your hands. You get to write the next chapter of this amazing country that we live in. And what an immense privilege to be able to do that. Foundations have been laid by those who have come before us. We are continuing with the work, but now, soon, you are going to take on the pen and you are going to write that story. And I have every faith in all of you that you're going to write a beautiful story. The next chapter of South Africa's story is going to be incredibly exciting because of the quality of the people that you are, your work ethic, and your hard work. So please, don't view this as being a daunting task, but view it as being exciting. But in doing so, invest in yourselves. Invest in yourselves, go to school, pursue other endeavors, but make sure you are constantly growing and investing in yourself. I want to see most of you doing amazing things, and so you've already started today. But more importantly, leave an impact. Leave an impact in whatever you do. In whatever you touch, leave it better than when you found it. Be kind, be compassionate, and leave an impact. Often we overemphasize academic achievement, and we forget to say to people, leave an impact. Leave people better than when you found them. And I wish you to remind you of that it is that actually that matters. Over and above the achievements that you will achieve, it is your ability to be a good person who leaves the world a better place than when you found it. To your parents, siyabulela. Ngazo zozibini. Thank you for being model parents. Thank you for holding the hand of your children. To our educators, thank you. And congratulations to the bright stars of 2024.
Wow. I wish I was class of 2024. In my time, there was this thing, DDG, pass one, pass all. Not in this time, not in this era. You have to put in the work to actually get these better results. Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, and thank you very much, Minister, for such heartwarming words. Not only the learners are actually inspired, but us as well as parents, we also want to do more. I think all of us in this room, we want to be that pretty flower. And all of us in this room, we also want to leave people better than we found them. So I think that's the motto, that's what I've learned today, that I want to be that protea flower. And I want to make that change in other people's lives. In so saying, we want to say thank you very much. I think you guys came at the right time to get a beautiful speech from these amazing, amazing women, especially our charismatic minister. He's there, you know, she's got it going. And so you guys are going to relate better with her, trust me. Those who know Amapiano, hi, he's sisonke bafethu, sisonke, cash contant, we are together. If really, guys, social media can make sure that cash contant, pushwa, guys. Let's make education fashionable. Let's take it out there. Let people see that education is actually key, so that those who are coming behind us can really want to be like you. Whilst they're busy doing ola li ola, let's balance the scale. Without any waste of time, allow me to call upon the podium Mr. Ramsey Mosetedi, the General Manager of MTN Stakeholder Relations, to come and give us a vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Yellow. Yellow. Honorable Minister, Minister Siviwe Harube, Deputy Minister Makabo Mhlauli, DG Matanzi Mamweli, members of our MTN Foundation Board, members of the MTN South Africa Executive Committee, members of our group executive committee, the pupils, the parents, the educators, a heartfelt and warm welcome to this auspicious event where we recognize top flyers in the NSC exams that prevailed last year, 2024. It was a difficult year and a very hard one in general for South Africa as a society. We faced a lot of uncertainty. We were going through elections. No one knew what was going to happen, if we will have a country after elections, as predictions and projections and analysis were made. But here we are. And you, the pupils and your parents and the educators remain steadfast and focused on the goal at hand, which was to get you through matric. Who of you remember, and I hope none of you are one of those on social media videos where you were starting in grade 1 and your parents dropped you off at school and you ran after your parents' car? Raise your hands if you are one of those. Surely you would remember, it was just yesterday. But we as MTN, we remain committed to this partnership, Minister. It spans over 10 years now that we've been partnering with the Department of Basic Education to ensure that we transform the learning environment, because as an organization, we acknowledge the fact that the sustainability of this country rests and anchors on quality and sound education. These peoples here are the future. These peoples here have the world at their hand. You are going to have to make critical decisions if you haven't made them yet, getting into your tertiary education. And as MTN, we will walk that journey with you. We not only partner with DBE to ensure that learning is transformed, digitized, and embedded on technologies, but we also collaborate with other state entities as well, like the CSIR, like the Department of Higher Education, to ensure that the journey and the transition from education to work environment is a smooth and a fruitful one. Because no one knows how many of you will land back here. Probably some of you will be standing here next couple of years in, 7-10 years' time as MTN employees. You'll never know. And we are, as MTN, surely looking forward to that. It has been a hard journey for the parents as well. There are lots of competing social activities drawing attention of your children. And for them to be standing out here as a top 39 is testament to the fact that you held it strong. You ensure that there's discipline, there's integrity, and there's focus in undertaking their studies. Not forgetting the educators as well. We've seen videos in social media where educators are being disrespected, not given the platform and allowed the authority to run the classrooms and manage the classrooms to ensure that the end product is what it is today. As MTN, as I've mentioned before, reflecting on this partnership, Minister, we had to implement or institute certain initiatives that were enabling to assist. One of them is the MTN Online School, with an array of content that is geared at enabling and assisting learning to be fun. There's a lot of content from grade R to grade 12, and I hope some of you found it very fruitful and useful in your endeavors to get through the exams. We took it a step beyond that. We implemented the MTN Academy. This is where you need to go to get more information about which careers are suitable for the kind of high school qualifications you have and what the future holds for you. Not only that, we were standing here one day, Minister, with you, launching Connecting Every Child. As a technology company, we saw it fit to ensure that every child in the schooling environment has access to a device. We are still running that campaign, and we're urging and pleading with corporate South Africa to support it. It's not an MTN initiative, but it's supposed to be a corporate SA initiative in partnership with government, where we're ensuring that we donate devices to schools so that these children can learn technology at a very early age. Minister, we are committed to this relationship, and we would like to acknowledge your support and the support of the department at large, including the educators, in ensuring that this partnership is effective. On behalf of MTN, I once more would like to congratulate this 39 and all the matriculants who have passed their matric, and wishing them all the best in their future endeavors. And also to the parents, it doesn't end or stop here. These children will need your guidance and support into higher education. And as MTN will be side by side with you in that journey. Congratulations, and we wish you all the best as MTN. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ndate Mosetedi, for the kind words. We have come to the end of our formal proceedings. That's how short and sweet we are. Because sifundile nathi, we don't want to keep you long for no apparent reason. So thank you very much, learners. Thank you very much, parents, and thank you very much, educators, as well as the sector. We are going to say, it's time to say goodbye to the class of 2024. As you guys navigate yourself into the next milestone, which is your higher education. We wish you all the best. And because you are the VIPs, I think it would be very much worthwhile, a minister, that we all sing for them so that they remember this day, that we did say goodbye, so that wherever they are going, DG, they represent us very well. I want you guys, when you get to those institutions, be a true reflection of what the sector is about, which is class, dignity, and poise. Are we good? Are we in agreement? Great. Yeah, maybe let's sing, Minister. Yeah, let's also showcase what we can do. Because if we're not good in maths, guys, Let's show them that we can. Vocal cords are good. We are all going to sing.
Quando sono solo sogno all'orizzonte mancano le parole. Io solo tu sei qui con me, manca il sole. Sei, non ci sei, tu con me. Più le finestre mostra tutto il mio cuore che hai acceso, chiudi dentro me la luce che ha incontrato per strada. Say goodbye.
Can you rise on our feet?
Che non ho mai venuto e vissuto con te, adesso sì vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye. Quando sei lontana sull'orizzonte mancano le parole. Io so che tu sei qui con me, tu sei qui con me. Io so che tu sei qui con me, con me, con me. Say goodbye. Ah, yes,
Can you do this? Can you do this?
no, esisto più. Adesso sì vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io rivivrò, con te
Come, I don't hear you guys.
partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io rivivrò, con te partirò.
Yeah, no, this is the last time you see them in one room. They are going, they are going, they are gone. Bye! Bye! Thank you! Bye! Bye, guys! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, just for a few seconds.
Goodbye.
All right. Okay. Selfie moment. We want you guys to trend. We want you guys to trend. This is your week. The minister will just come and stand closer to you guys and take a selfie. How nice is that? So that we can be able to make you famous. Now. All right, just bear with us, parents. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I forgot to introduce the beautiful lady. She's a teacher by profession.